The quickest way to turn me off and give me the ick for real.
Not this again.
Yes, this, because the female loneliness epidemic is getting worse in 2025. Let's break down why.
The quickest way to turn me off and give me the ick for real is to not respect my time or feel like I'm always supposed to be on your time. Like, catching the attitude because I'm not available to see you every time you want to see me is crazy. And that will literally just make me stop talking to you because no.
Keep that part in mind.
What's something men do that women hate?
Have girl best friends.
But why?
Yes, tell us why. Girls hate when guys have girl best friends.
I mean, okay, if you've had them before me, okay, but like, there's boundaries.
Flashback.
Like, catching the attitude because I'm not available to see you every time you want to see me is crazy. And that will literally just make me stop talking to you because no.
Like, girls can read other girls. Like,
Phil.
if she wants you, bye.
The first girl says she doesn't like it when guys are up her ass, which is usually how most girls feel about all guys, which is why we don't like simps. On the flip side, the one girl said, if you have female friends, then I don't like that. Well, why? Because we can read each other, and if she likes you, I'm gonna be able to tell. If your man is not up your behind because he's off chilling with his female girlfriends, then you're gonna be annoyed with that, even though he's not up your ass, because you think now he's up the other girl's ass. So make that make sense. That don't make no damn sense. But here's the crazy part. The friends that guy has that are females, why are women so threatened by these women? She said, well, it's one thing if you knew her before you met me. No, it's not one thing, because most girls don't like for their men to hang out with girls that they knew before they met them either. You just take longer to make him cut those girlfriends off than a new girlfriend. So really, you don't want him around any women friends who are not related to him, period. But my question always is, why? Why is she such a threat? Because most women are emotional. Even the lady in the first clip who said, don't be bothering me, I got things to do, you go do your own thing. Even that lady, the moment she finds out, okay, I'm hanging out with my homegirl from high school that I knew before I met you, we gonna go bowling. She gonna feel some type of way about him doing that, even though he's off having his own social time and living his life and not bothering you and being clingy to you. Basically, I'm saying, if you're a guy who has female friends, you should keep them around. Don't get rid of them because her jealous behind came along. Don't not make new female friends because her jealous behind came along. You should be able to show your girlfriend, I'm not up your butt, because that would make her cringe if you did that, right? According to the women, you should let your girlfriend know, you're not the only woman I know on this planet. I got other friends who are females that I can be in platonic relationships with, because you can. The only problem is the girls who you're befriending, she's always going to be looking at them with the side eye, so you're going to have to deal with that. But it is what it is, because if she realizes that you have access to a bunch of different women who potentially could just seduce you out of the friend zone, that's what's going to be what keeps her acting right.
It's like we're like sport fishermen. This is what I'm saying. Men like to fish. And sport fishing is different from catching fish for food. You just catch it and you show your friends. Because you want them to know that you can catch fish. You take a couple of pictures so you can show people the fish that you have the ability to catch. And then you release it back into the water. But a lot of women in here, you have boyfriends or husbands, you a fish that jump back on the boat and just was like flapping, looking at me like, hi, I was wondering if you're gonna be fishing here again next week, like. Yeah, for other fish. Get off my boat.
Too much truthful information, men are figuring out how to apply to their lives. That knowledge and other things we're going to break down is what's making the female loneliness epidemic worse in 2025. Let's continue.
Somebody got to say it, and I'll be the bitch to say it. I'm sorry, but I don't want a single nigga. No, give me the marriedest nigga you can find. Because if you think about it, single niggas be on single bullshit. Lying. Another hoe cheating on you, you ain't even in a relationship. Bitch, I'm getting cheated on, I ain't even in a relationship with you. Nope. Send me the nigga that go home to his wife. I want that. I don't want community dick. No, I don't want community dick. Give me the loyal, disloyal, the happily ever after. Send me that. He still with his wife, ain't he? Then the married niggas, you gonna know where the nigga at, bro. You gonna get more of the truth from the married nigga. The married nigga gonna tell you where he at, what he doing. If you doing your side right, you ain't gotta worry about him cheating on you. He ain't got time, because when he ain't with his wife, he with you, bitch.
There's some women and guys watching this right now saying, oh, this is a parody. She playing. Is she? But is she, though?
If there's one thing I can't fucking stand is a bitch that knows that this man has a fucking wife and kids at home and she's still willing to fuck him. Why?
Because the female loneliness epidemic has gotten worse. Are you paying attention to the video or what?
¿Qué les pasa por la puta mente para pensar, sí, este hombre casado va a ser mío? Motherfuckers never leave their wife. Do you guys know that men only fucking are cheating on their wives because they're just trying to get that pleasure out? But emotionally, it takes them a time to get emotionally attached to a fucking female. So emotionally, he's attached to his wife. And he would probably like 98% of the time not leave his wife for your bitches. Especially if you're an easy. A few of you hoes here. Anyways, it's just unbelievable to me.
This is why I so strongly tell you guys to never listen to female dating coaches, bro. They don't know what the fuck you think. They cannot empathize with you. And even when they give you advice, they're too stupid to have the wherewithal to understand that this advice is not to your benefit. I tell you guys, stay away from women in their 30s. Why? Because they have bad habits. They're stuck in their ways. They're not going to submit. They think that they're better than you, or they think that they're equal to you. You're playing on someone else's saved game. You're training someone else's Pokemon. You're better off getting a younger girl that's going to listen to you and do what she's supposed to do for you. Especially if she didn't come from a good father. But what is Sadia Khan saying? Oh, it's endless at 30. It's still okay. In other words, what she's subtly saying is, it's okay for you as a man to be with an older woman. No, it's not. In most scenarios, being with a woman that's in her late 20s or into her 30s is going to create inherent problems for you guys. In most situations, unless she comes from a strong family, her dad taught her right, most of the time, women that are of this age group are going to be problematic. There's a reason why, if you see a girl and she's in her 30s and she's single, something is wrong with her. Listen to me very closely. If there's one thing you guys are going to take away from this broadcast is this, when it comes to the whole female thing. If you meet a girl and she's in her 30s and she's single, something is wrong with her, okay? I'm going to say that again for you. If you meet a girl and she's in her 30s and she's single, something is wrong with her. That is a big red flag. Now, does it mean every single girl who's in her 30s is broken and bad? No, there's always going to be exceptions. Let's say her husband died. Fair. She's widowed. Let's say the man was abusive. Her ex-husband was abusive and she had to get out the relationship because he was attacking her. Fair. There are always exceptions. And this is where it comes to you as the man to be able to decide which exceptions are worthy to you. But what I am saying is, in general, 9 out of 10 times, if you meet a woman who's attractive, that's single in her 30s, something is wrong with her. And you need to fucking investigate. And you need to find out why. Meanwhile, dumbass Sadia Khan is telling you guys to not only look the other way and not investigate, but that this girl is on her incline. That she's great. No. And any female dating coach that tells you guys to date older women as a primary strategy is fucking stupid and doesn't understand the plight of being a man.
Now, what is a mid?
Well, for starters, you, Pearl, you are a mid. And the definition of mid has been upgraded to include, but not limited to, women who are in their late 20s, early 30s, and still aren't married. Because as I've been telling you, there's no way you're that attractive and a man hasn't told you, I can't imagine living the rest of my life without you in it. And you didn't accept. You not accepting adds to your midget status. What was wrong with him? Nothing was wrong with him, because he went on to marry the next chick. He been with her for the past 10, 15 years. He got hella kids with her and everything's fine. No infidelity, and you still dating.
My worst fear is getting married. And the reason for this is because I am so concerned with the thought of having a man propose to me and marry me just because I am okay, like he's settled. And that there's someone out there, the love of his life, that he messed up on, that he thinks about on a daily basis, that he wishes he would have married. But I'm good enough. Like, he likes me, I'm cool. I'm good enough.
Yeah, that's called being insecure. Now, in my opinion, with this body type, if she was like 23, 24, more pliable, depending on her personality, you could calm her down. She wasn't quick to like anger, be vindictive, holding grudges and stuff like that. I think you could work with her. You could make her your first wife. But her age and her weight and the added benefit of her being insecure, I'm afraid to marry because I think you're going to be thinking about the next bitch. She's a midget. You getting it now, fellas? Now finish telling us what you was talking about, Pearl, with your ugly ass.
Let's talk about this. What is a mid? A mid is, I would say, a 4 to a 6, maybe a 7, maybe a 3 to a 7. That's all in the middle. So the problem is when a man has an opinion and it makes women feel icky, like this, because, you know, many women will see this and think, oh shit, if Scarlett Johansson is a mid, what does that make me? And I'll tell you what, for me, it's like a 2, but whatever. Let the man have an opinion. And what happens is the beta males come in and now it's community notes because the beta males and the women report, it was information that makes women feel bad.
Us high achieving women have become the men that we want in relationships. We did everything right. We did the school, finished the school, got the good job, got the good house, got the good car and life and dog and friends and everything. And I never thought that achieving these things for myself would literally make it impossible to date. I thought that if women were able to accomplish these things for themselves and push themselves and be driven, there's nothing stopping men from being in that same position. And lo and behold, here we are. What happened? Like, where, what, why? Women are looking for a partnership now, right? Like, we're not dating because we need to. But the problem is, men are not sharing in that vision. They still are subscribing to a hierarchical model. They still need to be needed in some capacity. So there's 2 outcomes. Either I prove that I'm high achieving and don't require support, which makes me unlikable. But then if I did actually need someone for a financial incentive or whatever else, this provider role, then I'm a gold digger. So what do? Moral of the story, it's difficult to be in a position where there's no more improvement needed on our side. I don't think women should have to demote themselves in order to be palatable to men who need to be needed. I think the solution is men should be more driven to want to be wanted. But then
I just gotta stop you right there right quick, you marshmallow face bitch. Men do want to be wanted, and we are wanted by women like you, but also by women like this. Listen, you boring than a mug, so I kind of zoned out, but finish what you was talking about.
when they try to do things that...
Boring.
I see too many single women out here who treat relationships like it's transactional. It's like, I need a man to wash my car. I need a man to pay my bills. I need a man to do all these monetary transactional things. You never hear, I want a kind man. I want an emotionally mature man. I want a man that respects me. I want a responsible, supportive man with good communication. I want a man who is self-aware. I want a man who values God and loyalty. I mean, is good character not in the picture anymore? And this is not saying that you go date you a broke man, because, baby, I don't care how good a man is. If he ain't got no funds and he don't know how to get no funds, he's no good. But I will say that other qualities and other things are a priority, and the money is a plus. The money is right after. Any man can get out here and pay a bill for you. But can he love you through your toughest moments? Can he respect you? Can he be the partner that you deserve? Think about it.
The reason why people don't want love is because most women want their bills paid. They don't want love.
Oh.
They got 4 or 5 people because they got more than 4 or 5 bills. And I think as long as we're in this transactional era of time, it's never going to be able to get back to love. We got to focus on the core value of what actually matters inside of a relationship. And we've strayed too far. Honestly, don't get mad at me. I know there's a lot of ladies in here.
I'm seeing all the faces behind you.
It's the truth. You know, honestly, we live in a prostitution era. Honestly, we live in a prostitution era.
You do realize that those girls that you see online traveling every week, having designers, and have a very mysterious source of income are, a lot of influencers and models that you see online actually get the majority of their income through selling their body or selling pictures of body parts. And listen, nothing wrong with that, but what are you gonna do when you meet the man of your dreams? What are you going to tell him? Here's the thing. Yes, it's easier for us as girls, technically, to sell ourselves or our body like that. Definitely. There is demand. We don't have to argue about that. But I want to marry an amazing guy. Like, call me traditional, but I want to get married. I want to have children. What are you going to tell that guy? Imagine meeting the guy of your dreams. He checks all of your boxes. He's a high value man, and he would want to know what you do for a living. The second that you're going to tell him, he'll be gone. And it's game over. It's not only really bad for your self-esteem, it's dirty money. And dirty money is just, I mean, no offense, there are a lot of girls that do it. If it works for them, fine. But if you are anything like me and you want to be a rich girly, but you have really strong traditional values and you believe in God, that's not going to cut it.
Let's talk about female entitlement.
I'm so sick of men saying that. Just because we expect men to pay the bill doesn't mean we're entitled. But you do know that's literally the definition of entitlement.
First of all, Jay-Z said it. There ain't no such thing as an ugly billionaire. I'm cute. Biggie Smalls, no. No, they're not.
He's hideous.
Yeah,
He's
whatever.
awful.
Okay,
Exotic market.
stop the cap. Stop the cap. No, stop the cap. Because here's where it goes. Stop. This is one of the problems with black women. You have, our sisters are really bad about this. You look at men atavistically. You look at men like men look at women. You want him to be cute. Notorious B.I.G., you know who he is?
Ugly as shit. And he had a
Black and ugly as ever. However, he stayed in that, but his wife was fine. And the thing is, it don't matter.
Which one? Okay. That's your opinion. You're right. Go ahead.
That's my opinion. Faith Evans was more attractive than B.I.G. Stop. Okay.
Faith Evans.
You cannot be able to talk.
I'm sorry.
Because this is ugly. You want to be real. This right here is ugly. Because thinking that you want to argue and say, well, if a man is ugly and I'm cute and we make the same amount of money, well, I got news for you. He's still got more options than you. Because more women want his money than men that you would want you. Men judge women differently.
It's like we're like sport fishermen. Because if I lose my ability to catch fish, then you're not gonna find me sexy no more. So you gotta smell fish on me so that you know I can catch fish so you can act right. That's like, guys, you meet your girl, she was a hoe. Like, she big old booty and this and that. You gotta let her do that. Don't start trying to frump her up and get her fat and get her foul. Because that's why you like her. I don't want no woman that no other guy's trying to fuck. I don't want a woman that I can send to the store at 2 in the morning. Because nobody's gonna try to rape her. Like, I go get some bread at 3 in the morning. Hey, cut through the alley, bitch, because... Because I talk to the junkies. They don't want it. They don't like it.
How much do you spend in Thailand?
I have like a budget because I'm traveling around a year, and then my maximum for a day is 20 euros. I'm doing like things like volunteers and things like that, but normally I spend like 15 euros, not much or less.
Can you break it down how you spend the 20 euros?
I do like in notes of my phone, I do like what I spend. The most part is like in food because sometimes I don't pay for hostels or things like that because I do like volunteers and things like that, but it's food or some like activities.
So how do you get the volunteer hostel for free?
Through Workaway. It's like a web online. You can find it in Google. It's Workaway, and there are a lot of volunteers and things like that.
Why do you choose to stay in Chiang Mai, not Bangkok?
I like cities because I'm from Barcelona, but I think that I prefer to be like more chill and to have like more time to spend around Chiang Mai. And Bangkok is too much sometimes.
What's your Instagram ID?
It's .luna. What? Underscore Esteve.
Cause I have $30,000 in credit card debt. When they call, I tell them I can't pay it back yet. Credit card debt. Tomorrow I may buy myself a dining room set or this Boba Fett. Credit card debt, credit card debt, credit card debt.